Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Joy, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about anxiety and how it affects your brain and your health in general, and ways that you can cope with anxiety. So to begin with, we have to understand what is anxiety. So this is usually the intense feeling of worry, tension, or fear, and it can be both positive and negative. Think about it. For example, if you have an incoming exam, you will tend to be very anxious, and this can propel you to study harder. You can stay up for several hours of the night reading for your exams, and the outcome, of course, will be positive. However, there is a second type of anxiety which is negative, and this usually can be quite detrimental to your health, and it can persist for a long period of time, and it could lead to several other things like depression. So, what are the signs and symptoms of anxiety? So everybody has experienced anxiety at one point or another, and some people tend to experience it more often than others. So some of the signs and symptoms usually include deep breathing. Some people tend to have the panic attacks. And some other symptoms would be sweating and trembling. For example, if you're afraid of dogs and you meet a fierce dog on your way, you will start breathing deeply. You will feel you'll be trembling so much, and you'll be sweating a lot. So, how does anxiety affect your brain and your health in general? So, there's a part of your brain called the amygdala. The amygdala is usually responsible for these emotional responses such as fear and anxiety. And besides from this, there are some other hormones released by your body to cope with anxiety. Some of these include the adrenaline and the cortisol. So if you meet or you encounter a trigger for anxiety, for example, a fierce dog, your body will release this adrenaline and the cortisol, which will essentially trigger the fight or flight mechanism. You can either fight the incoming danger, or you can fly or just run away very fast. So in normal healthy people, when the trigger of the anxiety is gone, the sympathetic nervous system takes over to essentially restore your body back to normal or to a state of calmness. However, for people who are suffering from anxiety, the sympathetic nervous system tends to not do its job very well. So you will have these hormones, or the stress hormones, persistently staying in your body and releasing this with the release of these hormones. So it keeps your body in this state of tension, and this can be quite harmful. It can lead to things like depression. The different types of anxiety. So some of these include the generalized anxiety disorder, which is intense worry of things that are considered normal in everyday life. The second one would be the specific phobias. For example, if you have a height phobia or water phobia or any other type of phobia. Number 3, this would be the panic attacks. So usually when you encounter the trigger, the anxiety trigger, you can have panic attacks and have the shortness of breath and the chest pain, and along with other symptoms. So the other type of anxiety is the substance-induced anxiety, which is usually caused by the use of certain drugs or medications, or withdrawal from these drugs. Different treatment options available for anxiety. So there are two main types. The first one is psychotherapy, and this usually involves talking to a counselor. So under this psychotherapy, there's something called the cognitive behavioral therapy, which essentially involves teaching you certain skills in order to help you cope with the anxiety and to essentially deal with or improve the symptoms. So the second type of treatment option available would be medications. So for this type, we have the antidepressants, and there is also the anti-anxiety medications. So, and if all of this or any of this does not seem to work for you, you would need to talk to your physician for more advice. Now let's talk about ways in which you can cope with anxiety. So the first one is having a regular, healthy daily routine, which gives you time to exercise and time to relax in order to help you maintain a calm state of mind. So the second one is meditation, and this focuses on your breathing patterns and helps you to let go of any negative thoughts and feelings. So number three is eating healthy. So including a balanced diet with fruits and vegetables is very important for your healthy brain and healthy body in general. So number four, getting enough sleep. You need to try as much as possible every day to make sure you have enough sleep, and this will help you to cope with anxiety. And finally, aromatherapy. So certain scents have been shown to help with anxiety because they have these soothing effects. Some of these include things like lavender. So I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I hope to share more of such videos in the future. So if you did like this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so you never miss out on any new updates or new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.